The President General of the Oilfield Workers Trade Union, Ancel, Roget, keeps talk of strike action at Petrotrin alive if its management and government fail to make good on the workers' wage negotiations. Mr. Roget also questions whether the Finance Minister's offer of 000 is one of victimizations for the unions speaking out on allegations of corruption in public office. Janine Brown reports.
OWTU President Mr. Ancel Roget wants to know what is the basis of management and government's failure to honor wage negotiations for Petrotrin workers. Speaking outside the Eric Williams Financial Complex on Wednesday, Mr. Roget said they will not tolerate being victimized by the current administration.
If it is that he is agreeing with the position that they took, that because we raised issues of malfeasance and malgovernance and corruption and nepotism and all of those things, and that we were penalized by our negotiations not being settled for those reasons. If it is that he's continuing the charade, continuing the crusade of victimization set by the last government, well then we are going to respond.
Describing the Finance Minister's 000 approach as a wage freeze, the OWTU head said Minister Imbert's approach to the situation was disrespectful to workers who risk their lives for the benefit of the entire country.
When you go to the pump, may I reiterate, when you go to that filling station and that pump attendant or you yourselves pour gasoline into your tank and you drive off, perhaps not even considering that there would be a number of persons, workers at work, who were responsible for putting that fuel in your tank.
Mr. Roget said other sectors were given their increase in spite of the economic downturn. He said Petrotrin workers must be given the same treatment.
We do not want the whole pie. We do not want half of the pie. We do not want quarter of the pie. But for heaven's sake, we haven't contributed to baking that pie. We will not accept no pie for us.
The union on Thursday meets with the Ministry of Labour and Petrotrin in San Fernando as conciliation talks resume. Janine Brown, C News.
Hours before Mr. Roget spoke to the media, community activist Pastor Clive Doughton made a call to the OWTU's Ancel Roget.
To make a call this morning that we will temper our rhetoric somehow. This is not an easy situation economically for any government. If the UNC were in charge or the COP were in charge, and now we have the government in charge, they'd have to take some of the same grammaxonic decisions, in terms of the economy.